Hi, I'm Baby Bear.
And it's Papa Bear behind the camera, y'all.
Thank you for watching Epic Adventures.
Alright, y'all, so I just got a new piece of equipment as a result of my failed overnight backpacking attempt in the Shenandoah Valley. And I'm hoping that this gear actually helps resolve one of the issues that I experienced while out there. Today, I'm going to do an unboxing of my new sleeping bag from Teton Sports. Do it right. Let's get outdoors. Hashtag let's get outdoors. I think I'm gonna hashtag them now. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna hashtag them. Say hashtag.
Hashtag.
You know? Alright. So, we got a backpack camping checklist. Actually, I think I may use this. We also got details on warranty, which I'm actually going to look into as well. Okay. And now, here it comes. Dun, da, da. Wow, look at that. Look how small that is. Wow. So this is the left zipper. So this sleeping bag here is the Teton Sport Leef 0 degree ultralight sleeping bag. Okay, this is not a down sleeping bag. It is a synthetic sleeping bag. I'm not a real big fan of down. I'm not gonna lie to you. So far, every trip I've been on in which I've used down has not been successful. I have had success using synthetic products, and that's just me. And I think just as they're getting better with down, they are, as you can see, getting better with synthetic. Now, the true test will be when I actually get a chance to test this out close to 0 degrees, and I'm able to stay comfortable while sleeping. So, as you can see, it comes in the stuff stack. I was a little skeptical about this stuff sack at first, because I didn't think that the stuff sack would actually contain this, because I like to compress my stuff down even further. So if I was to pull on this, I'm not sure if it will actually compress it down. Maybe it will. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Oh wow, that's okay. Ooh, wow. Look how small that's getting, buddy. Let me see. I don't like the fact that you have the stress marks right here, or the stress that's being in place right here. I do have another bag, compression sack, that I use. Now, first off, I know what you guys are going to say. I should be pushing down on the bag, not just pulling from the straps. The only reason I'm not pushing down on the bag as hard is because I want you guys to see the compression of it, to see how compressed it can get. And like I said, I actually think it can get compressed down smaller. This right here, I can tell you right now, is smaller than my snug pack. This compression wise, my snug pack, I want to say, is actually, if I have it in here, which I do not at this time. Nope, I don't have it in here. My snug pack is actually bigger. No, I do have my snug pack in here. Let's see. Hang on a second. I'm going to put this right here. I'm going to get up and find my snug pack. Check that out. So this is my snug pack. This is the Sleeper Expedition. Comfort down to 10 degrees. Low is 0 degrees. I can tell you right now that this does not go down to 10 degrees. It does not make 20 degrees. And I can tell you why. It's not the bag's fault. I'm too big for it. That's the reason why I went with this. But you can automatically see. Let's decompress this, or uncompress it. You see the difference, Julia? You can automatically see the difference in regards to size. And when I compress this down, I can actually get this in my backpack without any problem. So now that makes me wonder that when I actually go to compress this down, like how much more room that I can actually get in my backpack. So my ideology really behind getting this right here is that I can deal with the weight. I just want room to put in the gear that I need, because I will carry, to me, a luxury item. Luxury, why? Because I get cold easily. I have injuries. I'm more of a survivalist, have a survivalist more mentality when I kind of backpack or I'm going that route. Despite the fact I can't make any fires. Don't laugh at me, y'all. I suck at making fires. But for me, if my sleeping bag gets cold, I still want to be warm. Like I said, down has not worked for me in the past, so that's why. So the dimensions of this sleeping bag in the stuff sack. Let me see if I can find it. I want to say it's 15 by 9 by 9. If that's not correct, I will put that on the screen just so you guys know. But when you take it out of the bag, the dimensions is 87 by 34 by 22. So with the snuff sack, I know the dimension is 87 by, I think, 28 by 19 or something like that. It's not 22. So already, yeah. So already I know that this sleeping bag is going to do what it needs to do. So let's take it out. So for me, what I like to do, I like to completely let loose the straps itself, and then from there, I'm going to unbuckle it. I like the double buckle. Right away, I can tell you I like the double buckle. The cinch sack is like any other. Okay, and it should easily roll out. Now, what I will not do is that once I take this out, I will not put this back in. I will actually let it fluff out. I will hang this like the rest of my sleeping bags that I'm using, like the down ones specifically. And the reason being is I want the not the loft, but I want the sleeping bag to get to its natural state. You always want to give time, even though it is synthetic, for the sleeping bag to decompress, spread out so it can better cover you. Now, right away, looking at this, okay, just looking at it, you see how this how it decompressed, and now it's getting this formation. That's good. Immediately that tells me that this will be a good sleeping bag. The excuse me. The shell is made out of 40D ripstop material. I mean, I like it. It feels really, 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 really nice. Okay, and I want to say that the inside has a soft nylon. Honest to me, it feels like it's fleece material. And one of the reasons why I like synthetic materials is because, one, it's easy to wash. I can go to the laundromat, wash it, not worry about it. I don't have to put it in a special wash machine. I don't have to get a special solution to wash it. I can just get me the Arm & Hammer baking soda solution, throw it in the wash machine, go to town, and then throw it in the dryer. Not high, because I don't want to ruin my sleeping bag, but put on a medium setting, and from there let it dry. I don't have to get any golf balls or anything like that, try to break up my sleeping bag. I don't have to do none of that because it's synthetic. So let's see. Of course, do not dry clean. Can't hand wash this bad boy. Of course, it can't catch on fire. Polyester fibers, but it's inside of here. Yeah, cool. So we got all that done. Awesome. Great. So now let's look at some of the features. So as I said, let's start with the box foot. Okay? You have 2 tabs. So if you want to hang your sleeping bag up, you can. If you don't have the ability to hang up your sleeping bag, what you can do is actually decompress it like I have and let it sit in a laundry bag and just take the shape that it wants to take. Actually, you have 3. I didn't see that one. Excuse me. You have 3. That's impressive. That's really impressive. Now, look how wide that foot box is. Looks very roomy. If you compare it to my foot right here, oh yeah, I wear a size 13. That's good. That's real good. Okay, so let's look at the zippers. Now I can tell you right now, these aren't YK zippers, or however you say it, but I will say I've had YK zippers messed up on me, and I don't hold stock to anything mechanical because everything can break. Now as you can see right here, because I zipped from the bottom up, we have these lovely baffles right here. And this, I think this is generous when it comes to the baffles. And this is on a first impression. I mean, this material is very soft. I'm in love with this material, honestly. I am so in love with this material. I think if I were to wake my wife up and have her come out here and touch this material, I think she might want to take the sleeping bag from it. But I don't have to fight her for it. Okay? So, got caught here. Alright, awesome. Now, from what I understand, I think you can zip these to one another. I'm not quite sure. It looks like you can. Okay, so now let's get to the meat and potatoes. These tabs right here, these are generous tabs. They could do better, but these are generous tabs. When I sleep, I normally don't sleep with gloves on, or I sleep with my liner gloves on. So I still will be able to grab these tabs without any issue. When I was doing the research about this sleeping bag, it had a nice little zip pocket inside to where you can actually put your cell phone in here without any issues. And so just one of the issues I had was what? My cell phone getting cold. I can also put in here my filter, my Solar Mini filter. That can fit in here, and that way it'll help keep it warm. So as you can see right here, we have for the hood, we have a drawstring right there. Just pull on that bad boy right there, and you're squeezing down. Now, I find this very impressive because if you didn't catch that, the drawstring, boom, also comes down here. So it's pulling from 2 points, not just one, which I've seen with some sleeping bags. It's pulling from 2 points, so it cinches everything in. Now, what this bag doesn't have, you know, and I'm not getting paid by Teton. It doesn't have the normal baffles that you normally see around the neck area right here to stop the cold from getting out. And I can tell you one thing, they don't work for me. I don't like them. I find them very annoying because once I pull down here around the neck, shoulder areas, it's very hard for me to cinch up here, whatnot, or I notice that it comes undone up here. So to me, I can live without it. It is not a showstopper because if you have this properly cinched down like so, then of course you're gonna lose some heat, but I don't think losing all the heat will be a big factor. Now let's be honest, okay? And even Teton talks about it. Everyone wants to go out there and get a 20-degree down sleeping bag, get a 15-degree down sleeping bag. Remember, that degree is for survivability. So this 0 degree to me is for survivability. To be comfortable, I'm going to say, and this is me, Papa Bear talking, this is not coming from the company or anything like that, you want to give at least a margin of 20 to 10 degrees difference. So comfortability wise, I should be able to take this out into a 20-degree weather and be comfortable. To me, my standards, with just base layer clothing. My base layer top, my base layer bottom, and then some socks. Now, if I was to push this to 0, then we're looking at wearing mid layer wear, your jacket, maybe 2 socks, and for me, I wore my rain pants when I went backpacking. And actually, believe it or not, rain pants help keep in the heat, so you can do it like that. So another thing we can do, which part of the reason why I like this softness of this, because of the softness, I'm seriously thinking about doing, is get a pack liner. And you can get pack liners out there from Sea to Summit, other companies, up and coming companies that give you pack liners that protect the sleeping bag, but at the same time add up to 5 to 10, maybe 15 degree in warmth. No guarantee, but it's a possibility that it can add. So if you put all that together, you understand me? You honestly are looking at a sleeping bag that can possibly be a negative 10, a negative 15 degrees. Okay? And that's good. Now, do I plan on, excuse me, recovering from backpacking, and I got a little cold when I was out there. Now, do I plan on actually sleeping in negative degree temperature? No, I don't. That's not what I like to do. However, if I'm caught out there like I was the last time when it got down, I honestly think that I would be okay. And another thing that I actually have a bivy sack. So if I know it's gonna be extremely cold outside, I can carry a bivy sack. Put the bivy sack in here. So listen to this. I'll have the bivy sack. I have the closed cell pad in here. Okay, hear me out on this. Then I'll have this sleeping bag, and then I'll have the pack liner in here. Now I can also add in the mylar or reflected pad that I have, and then underneath all that will be a tarp and an air mattress underneath the bivy sack, so I can still have that comfort that I need for my back. But when you sit back and think about it, my whole body will be very warm, should be very warm, with this bag and the setup for extreme weather. But I'm not going there yet. I'm just trying to get to 20 degrees. And if I get to 20 degrees and I'm not cold, I'll be extremely happy. So this is a first impression. I plan on doing some testing on it. To do a control testing, I'm actually going to hop into my attic because it's like a refrigerator. Pretty much the atmosphere that's on the outside is 10 degrees, 5 to 10 degrees warmer. It's supposed to get down to I think 19, 20 degrees tonight, so it should be maybe like 30 degrees inside the attic, and I'll just test it out and see what happens. Can't do no more than that. But thus far, I think it's an excellent sleeping bag from first impression. And I encourage you guys that if you do not like down bags or you can't afford down bags, go ahead and get yourself a synthetic. Because I got this on sale. I got this for under $100. Actually, I got this for under $80. Excuse me. I got this actually for under $80. I'll put the link below to Amazon so you guys can go and look at it. But if you can't afford it, but you don't want those big bulkiness, like look at the compression of that. Go ahead and get this sleeping bag. See how you like it. You can always return it. You know what I'm saying? But see how you like it, and then go from there. Yeah, go down to the link below and go ahead and get that sleeping bag. Yeah, you waste the money if it doesn't work, but at the same time, you ain't buy a $500 sleeping bag or you know that's down, that doesn't work at all for you. Now you gotta figure out how you're gonna get rid of it. You know. So with that being said, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I'm not going to actually get in it because I'm not set up to get in it regardless of wide angle lens. But I think this pretty much gives you an idea of what we're looking at. Oh, and I forgot one more thing. This sleeping bag is 4.2 ounces. Now I want you to put in perspective of this snug pack. And I'm not bashing snug pack. I'm giving a comparison of previous and how I'm trying to evolve in regards to my equipment. This snug pack is 5.67 pounds, and again, this is 4.2 pounds. So you can see the significant difference in me dropping close to a pound, and that's what I want to do. Not to mention, if you're definitely doing winter backpacking, you're going to carry more gear by nature. I'm able to carry more gear, smaller gear, even though it still has some weight to it. So with that being said, I want to thank you guys for tuning in to this channel. Please like, subscribe, click the notification button. I've been saying that. I'll say it for the first time. Click the notification button and definitely give comments. I'm really looking to improve upon my last experience. It did scare me in regards to being out there in the snow and not having all this communication and the other factors that came together, which I made the decision to leave in the middle of the night, which that was dangerous on its own. But I figured that by going this route right here, all in all, this should alleviate future situations like the one my son and I experienced. So with that being said, thank you for tuning in to Epic Adventures. Go hike yourself. Hey Julian, you want to tell everyone bye?
Bye!